Good morning, everyone. My name is Scott Carter. I'm a senior T&E training specialist here at New Jersey Transit. I'd like to welcome everyone here today as we honor our latest class of rail engineers who have graduated from the classroom portion of their training. I and our team of instructors were actually glad to have been part of getting such a great group of trainees ready to join New Jersey Transit as locomotive engineers. I want to thank Governor Murphy and Executive Director Corbett for their commitment and support to increasing the ranks of our locomotive engineers so that we can better serve our customers. With that, I would like to introduce Governor Phil Murphy.
Thank you. It is a treat to be here, as it always is. So thank you, Scott, for that introduction and for everything that you do. Executive Director, the aforementioned Kevin Corbett, thank you, and nice to be with you. I saw Ray Kenny earlier. Ray, where'd you go? You here? Ray's in the back. It's great to have General Manager of Rail Operations, Ray Kenny, is with us. Ray, great to have you on board. Brothers from labor and sisters from labor with us, Ray and Rob and others. It is an honor to be with you all today to celebrate the end of the line, in the classroom at least, for these 12 outstanding engineer trainees and the effective beginning of their careers in helping us restore NJ Transit as the nation's most efficient, effective, and safest mass transit system. Now, some may be saying, rightful question, by the way, why are you holding a graduation if there's still a few more weeks of on-the-job learning to be done? Good question. That's a good question, but there's a good answer to it. Once these folks fully graduate, we need them out serving commuters and customers. We cannot risk having them offline for one more day. So today is a pre-graduation, a graduation from the lengthy 17-month classroom portion of their training. Getting NJ Transit right is fundamental. It is existential for commuters and their families, for our businesses and communities, and for our economy. New Jersey's future rides on a safe and reliable and properly staffed NJ Transit. Again, it is existential to our economic aspirations in this state. Properly staffed rail means fewer unscheduled cancellations. It means giving our commuters faith that their trains will come when we say they will, and that they will be able to get to work or to school and then home again when they need to. Over the past decade, previous leaders ignored this reality and allowed the ranks of our engineers to dwindle. With it, so did the level of service experienced by NJ Transit's rail customers. This is not by accident. This is a simple cause and effect. Today, we take perhaps our most significant step to see things right again. You are the first of 4 classes of new rail engineers we expect to be celebrating this year. We and the more than the 300,000 daily riders of NJ Transit Rail have never needed you and the 90 additional engineer trainees preparing to follow you more. Investing in people is among the most critical and transformative investments we can make in NJ Transit. It's this simple. We can order all the new rail cars and engines we want, but unless we are able to give dedicated people like yourselves the skills necessary to get them out of the sheds and onto the lines every day and on time, those investments will never meet their full potential. I must also express our administration's sincere gratitude to Scott and the tremendous staff at the training facility for their commitment to ensuring that NJ Transit has the best trained workforce ready to serve our commuters. I thank, again, our partners in labor, guys. Thank you for your leadership and for your commitment to growing the ranks and to NJ Transit's future. Together and over the past year, we've built a new and stronger foundation upon which we will construct a new NJ Transit, one that is commuter-focused in every facet of its work. This new mindset is seen in the leadership of the DOT Commissioner, Diane Gutierrez-Scacchetti, who happens to be board chair at NJ Transit, as well as from Kevin and Ray and Scott and the other leaders. And it's seen in everyone who has raised their hand to be part of NJ Transit's renewal. This is, in case you're wondering, the right time to be a part of NJ Transit. to be among the hardworking women and men who keep our state moving, who care about our commuters, and who want to be a part of getting this system back to where we know it can be and where the public deserves it to be. You are all in great company, and I thank you for answering the call. I wish you nothing but the very best in the next phase of your training and as you embark on your career with NJ Transit. And I look forward to the day soon when I'm standing on the platform and I see one of you in the engineer's cab as my train pulls into the station on time. Congratulations and thank you. And with that, let's hear from Executive Director Kevin Corbett.
Thank you, Governor. Tough act to follow. Few comments. We were having some good talk earlier, but we'd like to note that this class of locomotive engineer trainees represents a major step in our commitment to producing tangible improvements for our customers. As the Governor said, this is the first of 4 that will be graduating this year, and we are certainly glad to be celebrating that you've crossed the finish line, completing the classroom and field training. Congratulations to all of you. You're entering a career into one of the greatest industries I know, and I know we were all talking that earlier, what a unique field the transportation field is. New Jersey is the 11th largest state in the country by population, but has the nation's 3rd largest transit system. Being the most densely populated state in the country, you can see why that's necessary. We move in total nearly 1 million passengers a day. But as we were saying earlier, much like a graduation from the Naval Academy, where the individual officers commissioning comes at different times and places after the graduation, this is actually the last time we'll have you all together as a group before you go out for your final check ride. So this is a special day, and we're glad to be able to get you all together and look forward to the positive results from the final check ride. I know it's been a very intense and long program. The bar is intentionally set high. 78 weeks of training is designed so that we have the best of the best safely operating our trains. We all appreciate your hard work and dedication. You made it through the formal classroom portion, months out training in the field, and here you are in the home stretch. One of my priorities since taking office has been to restore the ranks of locomotive engineers, which were left to dwindle well below critical mass. We're now currently running a second setting, 7 concurrent locomotive training classes, and as the Governor said, 4 of the classes are scheduled to graduate this year. By the end of this year, we expect to introduce another 40 new engineers, and we'll continue to do so moving forward. And today is that one step closer to fulfilling our goal for this calendar year. We'd now like to present each one of you with a certificate of achievement. So if you could come up when I call your name. We'll start alphabetically. James Bryant Jr.
James Bryant Jr. Let's hear it for James. Congratulations, man. Let's put you in the middle. You're in the middle? Well done, man.
Like the Governor, I look forward to seeing you all out there. Jason Doyle.
Jason Doyle. Congratulations, man. Well done.
All right. Nick Garbarini.
Congratulations, man. Let's go. All right.
And Kevin Hurdle. The good Kevin. And Chris Jefferson.
Chris. Congratulations.
And Todd Kanak.
How do you say that? All right. That's K-Nack. Watching at home. Actually, Mom was watching. Yes. Right.
I was watching after that guy over there. Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Patrick Massett. And Roger Post.
Roger, congratulations. Rows 2A lady.
Right. And Christine Regan. And Randy Simpson.
Andy?
There it is. And Rollin Smith. Rollin Smith. Rollin. And last but not least, Philip Yukas.
Philip, I love your first. I'm going to ask Philip to stay here. Bring everybody back up for a tee shot. Is that all right? Yeah, you should join us. Come on, man. Ray,
Yes,
still here? Ray
absolutely.
should join as well. We're going on a tour.